It's the middle of the week. How we doing? Hey Lerka, what's up? I started saying it's. Didn't know quite what day it was, but we found it in the end. Happy Wednesday. Oh, what's this cable doing? This one? It's a bit much, isn't it, mate? It's a bit much. Hey Jack, how are you? All I can see is that cable. It's a bit better. Hey Bamboo. Freezing. Yeah. Have you got snow? Hey Grim, welcome in. Oh, Bamboo going straight in with the... Wow. Wow, that's a choice. I have to make these first two songs last a really long time. I don't know if I can sing Dutch that quickly. Hey Danny boy, I was thinking of our crew. Thinking just makes me sad, and that's why I write to you. How do you do? There's been years between us. Didn't we have big ideas when our school was done? We'd leave our smaller minds and move out to Oregon. But I was the only one who when the road less taken. I met a girl and swept her off her feet. I made her promises I never meant to keep. There's a mean streak in me. Outside a storm was raging. She had a form like no other girl in town. We had a baby boy, but I couldn't stick around. I couldn't be tied down. It's just the way I was thinking. Those days are gone. My heart is aching. Thought I deserved so much more than work could pay. I drove containers to BC from Monterey. It was a long way on pins and needles. She wrote me letters, but I never opened one. She met some other man and gave his name to my son. I guess the damage is done, and there's no way I can fake it. Those days are gone, and my heart is breaking. Danny, there's no limit to the steps I would retrace. But I got a job cooking eggs at my friend's place. It's no disgrace to make an honest living. And if this makes you blue, I hope I did not dwell. And if this gets to you, then I hope it finds you well. There's not much else. Out here it's been raining. Those days are here, and my heart is waiting. Oh, just way too many mugs over there. Whoop. So Bamboo, you saw Rowan Hayes live last week. And so you thought you'd request it. What, so zero pressure on me? Also, I'm aware I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong, but like, at a certain point, I just have to commit to something, you know. Oh, there's not much else. All right, Lek has requested an original. This microphone's really annoying me at the moment. Maybe I don't know if my computer's moved. It just always seems to be in the way. Out here it's been raining. Oh. In the night, the sky burns bright. It's always night, the clock ain't right. The cycle's out for 28 days. The sky's been dark, the air showcase. I don't wish to die, but think we might. The little birds have all took fright, for they cannot stand the sound or the sight of us digging. If all these animals premonition the follies of this glorious mission, still little hope of the donkeys listening and packing us home to mother. Sweet England, what we're fighting for, who waved white-breasted from the shore and sent her young sons off to war, is burned away in mustard. I third a cigarette with Tom and Zach as we stand and peer across the land. We walked last night or the one before. It is of no man but mistress old. She clears the bed of all its skies, sends them twittering to the skies, and slips inside your head with thoughts of infidelity. We spot some errant part of man where he should not be a hand, glorying for the sky from land. The once grew green but now lies down, for we took the earth and scored it deep, parked with barbs, artillery. Little wonder that it hates to see us digging. All this power The sky is burning, the clock ain't right. The world quits turning, the air is fire. The ground is mud and shit and sick and piss and blood. The gas will come before the dawn and blind and choke me without warning, kill me 7 years hence. Oh, if I am spared the barbed wire fence. I look to the sky and to earth and Jack and those who went and ain't come back in this unbroken backwards turning, black earth churning, endless burning. Little birds are all long flown unto some untouched reach back home, where blue and green retain their brightness and day is day and night is night, where my yet unborn will skip and play and wander of his father's day, who lay perhaps mud drowned at eve while his mother rocked his newborn sleep. And did you play these little games, these games I can't recall their names, only play the game of war that he should not, this I fight for. And though I may not, I hope to live and see once more the English cliffs, that Evangeline need not scar her skin with digging. Ooh, ooh. Hey guys, did you know how you doing? What I did there was really a performance for the true fans. A few little kind of Easter eggs of kind of getting the lyrics wrong and getting the chords wrong and kind of not really singing the tune. It's a little bit extra. Well, they cannot stand the sight or the sound of us digging, la da 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 dum, la da 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 dum. All right, let's sing November for Bamboo. If we keep singing this often enough, I'll learn it. Maybe that's the idea. Hey, Ephraim. Het was 12 in Venlo, het wordt tijd om naar huis te gaan. Toen iemand zei, hier loop eens mee, het is hier nog niet gedaan. Ik kijk jou aan en ik schrok daarvan, ik hou jou er niet gezien. Gij wordt nog mee, nee, zo mee, als toen gaan ze in het ooit begin. Kerkplein in november denk ik over de eerste keer. De wind hij wind door oude goor en ik zag hoe het gewoord. Ik zag mijn hand al in een gang en ik dacht loop door, loop door. Onderweg heb ik mezelf verteld, er was niet meer als een blad dat wel. Maar een blad dat went in een bocht dik dicht. Maar wat bleef, dat was al gezegd. Overdag die zon en 's nacht de maan. Oh, ik kon oude ogen niet verstaan. Ik dacht meer aan dan aan mezelf. Ik dacht daar aan een stuk. Wat is dit nou? Mooie vrouw, dat is weggegooid. Lucht. En 's nacht in bed, slaap weg. Niet krom keer of bezoek bij mij. Mijn bed is koud, mijn kamer koud. En ik droom hard daar staan. En gijs is zacht, alles dan zoals het wacht. En ik draai mij helemaal in. En in een oude muur, in een worm en een droom, mijn mooiste zin. Toen voel ik de dag te lang gewacht. Ik keek nur op halve kracht. Er bleef niks meer over van de schip. En dreef langzaam tot een stip. Tot een puntje aan de horizon. Op een oceaan zo groot. Ik heb alles overboord gegooid. En hebben die kwam nooit. Roze morgens vroeg in Venlo gaat hier om naar huis te gaan. Kijk ik mij aan en ik kijk jou aan. Want ik was hier nou staan. Ik piek jou hand en ik lachte want. Jouw gezicht en jouw naam. En hoorde ik jicht al overstreekt door de zon aan de hemel kwam. Like, I really, yeah, it's nice to sing, but if I start thinking about it, it really threatens to entirely fall apart because I'm just making it up. That's kind of you to say, Bamboo. I hope you enjoyed. It's a really nice tune, although I'm aware that I can't really give them the credit for that. In Venlo. Oh, thanks, Bamboo. Hey, Mike, what's up? Ooh, this one? That's quite high. See you, Bamboo. Let's try that. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Never loved nobody fully. Always one foot on the ground. By protecting my heart truly, I got lost in the sounds I hear in my mind. All of these voices I hear in my mind. All of these words I hear in my mind. All of this music, and it breaks my heart. 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 I don't think that chord is quite right. Suppose I never ever met you. Suppose we never fell in love. Suppose I never ever let you kiss me so sweet and so soft. Suppose I never ever saw you. Suppose we never ever called. Suppose I kept on singing love songs just to break my own fall, just to break my fall, just to break my fall, just to break my fall, break my fall, break my fall. All my friends say that of course it's gonna get better, gonna get better, 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 better. Gonna find the other tab after this. I never loved nobody fully. Always one foot on the ground. By protecting my heart truly, I got lost in the sound I hear in my mind. All of these voices I hear in my mind. All of these words I hear in my mind. All of this music, and it breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Oh, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Oh, it breaks my heart. And 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 it breaks my heart. Hey Maddie, how you doing? Thanks for following Frosting Axel. Yeah, that was felt like a very bare bones version. Let's da 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 da. What's this one like? Never loved nobody fully. Over on ground. Protecting my heart truly, got lost in the sound I hear in my mind. All of these voices I hear in my mind. All of these words and all of this music, and it breaks my heart, and it breaks my heart. There we go. And it breaks my heart. Yeah, it's all right, thank you, Maddie. I'm feeling a bit I guess like low energy today. I'm like, I don't really want to do anything, but like not in a fun way, you know? But I'm fine. We're gonna have a Christmas song. Yeah, I don't actually need sleep though. Just, you know, the other forms of energy, I suppose. Bum. That sweet, sweet 1 degree. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Not icy today though, although I'm not actually going out today, so that's like not helpful. Looks like we've got a few more days of cold and then it's gonna get kind of like warm and just really rainy in time for Christmas, which is fun. Yeah, I think like I think I'm very fortunate in my physical health, my mental health, kind of like my emotional state. Like normally I can get up and go like every day and do all the things I want to do, and I'm pretty happy, and I'm aware that I'm very lucky. And I think sometimes the days where I'm just a bit more like, or like I feel depleted in, you know, not really like, oh, I haven't slept, but in some kind of more like vaguer way, I try and just roll with it, like recognize that's what's happening, and you know, be kind. Which I think is like a skill that it's, you know, important to try and develop, rather than like berate myself for not doing things or like whatever, or be like everything's awful. I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't know, something's going on in my head or whatever, accumulation of things I'm just not vibing today. And yeah, I'm like, well, I'll do like a bit of my exercise, but maybe it's not as much as I would have done. Or, you know, I might do a bit of work, but maybe I'll pick the easy work, or just, I also find it very important to communicate this as well. It really depends on your living situation, but I find it easier, like people I'm living with, like my family and stuff, if I just say like, I'm fine, but I'm just feeling a bit quiet today. Otherwise everyone thinks I'm like, in a mood. So I'm not in a mood with you guys either. That sounds a bit high. Let's not do that. We did this the other day because we did all the Christmas songs in a tactical, let's try and do them all so that I know how to play them. And now like I can't remember how I played this, but let's try and figure it out. Bruh. I sit here being emotionally vulnerable, and my microphone just absolutely abandons me. Oh, fantastic, Maddie. The power of a run, huh? Or, you know, like a walk or whatever. So much. I've really learnt to recognize as well the like mental state where like my brain just gets really full, like with work, especially with like uni work, like academic work, because you're having like ideas and connecting, you know, it's like so many things, it doesn't all quite feel resolved, and my head's like, this is a complete mess. You literally go outside for like 20 minutes and I'm like, oh, it's all fine. That's great. It's honestly stupid. Like I feel like as I get older, it's the trick is just like discover your own brain hacks. Like when I was younger, I mean, also being a teenager is really hard because your brain is like doing weird chemistry and rewiring and stuff. But like, I always felt like if I was like in a bad mood, that was just it. I was like in a bad mood. And I was just like constantly like hacking myself. Like people say, like you have to imagine yourself as like an animal in a zoo. Or like a sim. Maybe you find this very tragic, depressing approach and don't do it, but you know, you're like, well, have I been fed and watered, and do I have enrichment in my enclosure? Have I been walked around the dog park? And you're like, oh, it makes me feel better. It's almost like I'm just a weird animal. I don't want to keep up that high energy guitar. Rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour was born upon this day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were led astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. The shepherds at those tidings rejoiced much in mind. Oh, I've started singing the verse that doesn't rhyme. So instead of just powering through, smoothing it over and doing a coherent performance, I've stopped and we're addressing it. Skip. Which means the plot doesn't make any sense. The shepherds... Should we rewrite it? Not like anyone needs to know the plot, but... Okay. So they've got mind and find. So the easiest is going to be to find another word that rhymes. But rejoiced much in mind is like not a very good line anyway. So we could rewrite that. The shepherds at those tidings had a great big party. It's probably not going to scan. The alternative is we've got wind. So we can make it all rhyme with wind. That's hard. What rhymes with wind? Pinned. Grinned. Lots of past tense verbs, which is not terrible. Danced with joy. That's quite cool. And then we can rhyme it with boy. I mean, joy is in the chorus, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I don't, Maddie. I don't think so. I appreciate that is obviously the name of a song, but it just sounds funny out of context. Don't we all, Lurker? Shepherds at these tidings began to dance with joy, and left their flocks a feeding in tempest, storm, and wind. They're not very good shepherds. And went to Bethlehem straightway. That's a terrible line. This blessed babe to find, and went to Bethlehem forthwith to find this blessed boy. That'll do. And it's got forthwith, which is fun. The shepherds at those tidings began to dance with joy. All right, I've got joy, boy. What are we going to do? There must be lots of words that rhyme with joy. Hoi, ahoy, Savaloy. Troy, like the city. Alloy. The shepherds at those tidings began to dance and praise, and left their flocks a feeding all through the winter days. Coy. Went to Bethlehem to find. I don't know what note that was. Praise, days, craze. I mean, the sheep could graze, but that's a weird line. It's just filler. The shepherds, everyone's like, why are you doing this? Well, I don't know. The shepherds heard those tidings, began to dance and praise. Someone else has probably already done this. Left their flocks and through the bitter storm and wind, they left their flocks to graze and went to Bethlehem to find something days. Oh, well, you guys are just chatting about this album. Let me find it so I can join in. I went to Bethlehem to find. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Oh, I know, Bad Idea. It was a bad idea. Calling you was such a bad idea. Wow, what a great the album with Serotonin on, Maddie. Is that the one? Shepherds at these tide. This is why I don't songwrite on stream. So when I actually write songs, I tend to write them very quickly. You're like, yeah, we can tell. So I don't actually end up sitting here for ages going, what rhymes with praise? But I feel like with chat, that is what I'd end up doing. And I always want to songwrite streams. Like, it sounds fun and creative. And I'm like, let's, do prompts in chat and write it. And I just think we're going to just end up sat here like this. Or except it'll be even worse because I'm not trying to rewrite one verse of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. I'm trying to like create something, and it makes me want to crawl inside a cave. I need to go watch one of Purge Wright's writing streams. I'm excited about that. Cool, I will have a listen to it. I need to do some actual university work like tomorrow because it's been a while. So that will be great. The shepherds at these tidings began to dance and praise and left their flocks in winter storm. And though the winter storms were fierce, they left their flocks to graze, while unto Bethlehem they went to to see. I'm gonna Google rhymes for graze. Amaze? I can't end in amaze though. That's gonna be really clunky, like syntax. Maddie, is that a computer thing that I'm too uncool to understand? Gaze. Oh, I could do that. That was like a joke, but I could do the other type of gaze with a Z. They left their fox to graze. Just multiple of the gay. Haze, blaze, like a heavenly blaze. Went to Bethlehem to 2. That's making something echo. 2. Wow, I'm not going to look at the viewer figures for this stream. It's like I never look. 2. Oh no, I don't like that, Maddie. It can write songs. Well, good for it. Oh, will it just write lyrics though, and then we could sing them? To see the babe in heavenly blaze. Doesn't make sense. I went to see the... Oh, we might just do that then, because honestly, the idea of me singing songs is not going well. Yeah, the heavenly rays or something? Oh, Maddie wants a prompt for the lyrics. Like how long? Like one word? Like a phrase? A concept? I don't know. Quantum mechanics. See the babe born of God's rays or something. That's horrible, but we could just do it. Or do like us. The shepherds at those tidings rejoiced much in mind. I just sang the normal words. Let's do the new words. The shepherds at those tidings began to dance and praise, and though the winter storms were foul, they left their flocks to graze, while unto Bethlehem they went to see the babe born of God's rays. I think in future we'll just skip the verse. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. For when to Bethlehem they came, where at this infant lay, they found him in a manger where oxen feed on hay. His mother Mary kneeling unto the Lord did pray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises. But then we have praises. I think maybe we'll just sing like one verse of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen in the future. Like, I'm not really into the nativity anyway, so... Oh, you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood, each other now embrace. See the hey emote, it's so much more versatile than we ever thought it would be. This holy tide of Christmas all other doth deface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort, tidings of comfort, tidings of comfort and joy. What I do like about carols, especially like a lot of carols are obviously like quite old, the words at least, and you get some really weird lines where it's like a combination of it being old, so you know things had slightly different meaning, or like I don't know, they don't care, and then also like they're trying to find rhymes in these usually very set rhyme schemes. So like all other doth deface. That's a fantastic line. This holy tide of Christmas, all other doth deface. It's basically saying like Christmas is top season, peak season. But the absolute best one is in, what song is it? This is, again, something that I think carols are probably quite country specific. So, yeah. So sorry, this is like irrelevant, but whatever. I'm talking about it. I've googled the lyric, and the thing that's come up is an article entitled "The Worst Christmas Carol Lyric Ever." So that's very happy. Oh my goodness, I'm very excited for that, Maddie. I'm going to read it in a second. Which is "O Come All Ye Faithful," which has the lyric, "Lo, he abhors not the virgin's womb," which is horrific. Apparently, according to this article I'm now reading, the hymn was originally in Latin, and then they translated it into English. So you've got so many issues there. It's trying to make it make sense. Translating songs is not easy, but it's absolutely awful. Anyway, just like I cannot sing. Not that I'm often called upon to sing "O Come All Ye Faithful," but when I am, I'm not happy about it. Right, Maddie, here is a carol written in the style of a Bruce Springsteen song. Right, this is what we're here for. Should we just do AI? I might just change my whole stream. Did I mention I'm having a weird day? O come all you faithful, let us sing out loud for the birth of our Saviour on this holy night. We'll raise our voices, let our spirits soar as we celebrate the love of God. Oh gosh, it just sounds like some kind of generic Hillsong song. Glory, glory, hallelujah, the Lord is born. Let us rejoice, glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm not getting the strong Bruce. Child is born, who from sins and make us whole. He is the reason for the season. I mean, that's fun. Let us give thanks for the gift of salvation that he brings. Then the chorus. Then the bridge. I appreciate that they're really going for the structure. Maybe they drew the structure from Bruce. As lift our voices in praise and join in the chorus of angels as we celebrate the birth of our King. Problem is, it doesn't rhyme. Anyone can write a generic paragraph about Christmas. This is not criticism of you, Maddie. It's criticism of the AI. Yeah, Lana Del Rey is perfect. That was just great. Oh my goodness. Wait, just so many mugs on this windowsill. It's a nightmare. It's an honest nightmare. What's it called, Maddie? Chat. I can scroll. Chat GPT. Yeah, give me a thumbs down. Not too. Oh, is this hard? Actually, I just assumed this was going to be very like user friendly. Oh, sign up with an open AI account. Oh no, sir, I do not. This is not. No, what? That sounds difficult. Maddie, we rely on you to create content for us. AI written song. It's just AI written songs. Which are quite fun when you listen to them. They probably have all the same ethical issues as AI visual art, in that they're learning from the entire internet, which has a lot of copyrighted material on that people didn't agree could be used for this purpose. So maybe they're not fun, but I've heard ones before, like where they do specific artists because they're trying to capture like the style, but also the voice, and that's quite interesting. There was quite a good Ed Sheeran one. I don't think that was public, actually. That was one of my friends works for the BBC and was doing like a music project. I think it was part of that. But I'm sure there are similar things out there. Maybe we should write a Bruce Christmas song. But I think we'd have to pick a Bruce song to base it off. Like, I don't think I can mimic the style in an entirely new... Like, that's not going to work. Hey, Deshano, what's up? Deshano was like, this sounds awful. I'm going to resub. 25 months. Thank you so much. How are you? All right, should I just sing the song that's actually been requested? Do your job. While we're young, jumps like us, baby, we're born to run. Too mainstream. Maddie's a hipster coder. Yeah, it's all a bit. Is it cold music? Yes. It's a cute song. Let's play this. Bum, 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 there, my honey. We might not have any money. Bye-bye, Sal. money, but we've got our love to pay the bill. Maybe I think you're cute and funny. Maybe I wanna do what bunnies do with you, if you know what I mean. Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Oh, let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. Ooh, from way up there, you and I, you and I. You might be a bit confused, and you might be a little bit bruised, but baby, how we spoon like no one else. So I will help you read those books, and if you will soothe my worried looks, we will put the lonesome on the shelf. Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. So let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Oh, let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Hey Droopzilla, how you doing? Easiest instrument to learn. Yeah, I don't know, D-Shannon. Probably, depends on like variables. But I can only speak from the instruments I play. Ukulele, quite easy. Smaller than a guitar, so nothing is as difficult like hand-wise. And yeah, like in terms of producing tone, it's not that hard. Like I've played the cello since I was a small child, and I did classical grades all the way through to grade 8. I'm still not terrified. Like every time I play the cello, I have no idea if a note's gonna come out right. Like, not strings. Strings are hard. Piano is easy in that like you just press it. It's there, but then piano gets hard because like both hands are playing different notes, and then all of a sudden you're playing like 5 notes at once. Whereas the benefit of things like string instruments is sometimes you're playing chords, but most of the time you're playing one note. In terms of like the way I play the ukulele and guitar as accompaniment instruments, not melody instruments, so just chords. I think they're quite easy. And ukulele is easier than guitar, because I think people have trouble when you're learning often. Obviously, if you have like massive hands, it might be easier. But with guitar, like some of the bar chords are just a bit awkward, like can hurt a bit when you're not used to it. But ukulele is so small that like it's pretty easy. So I'm finding saxophone fairly decent, but there is like facial technique, which I'm doing it so wrong. But that's fine. But in terms of the buttons, it's quite easy. But it was designed for that purpose. I've never played any other woodwinds, so I can't speak to that. Hey, Rishtan, how you doing? Been a while. Great to hang here while I'm stuck working. Yeah, Droopzilla. I'm sorry you're stuck working, but hopefully it will be fairly chill and we can hang out. Christmas special sax stream. I feel like I should, because I'm mainly playing Christmas music on it at the moment. So like, what's the point if I don't? Why do anything for your own joy? No, just want to share with you all. So we might do that. I think we might have a Christmas Eve stream. I won't be here the Wednesday When is that? Is that next week? Yeah. Bloody hell. So I won't be here next Wednesday. So I might do a Christmas Eve stream on Saturday. But I appreciate that lots of people probably have things going on if you're in a Christmassy part of the world. Look, thank you so much for the gifts up to Rushdan. You've been in the UK. Whereabouts, Rushdan, if you want to say? I'm fine, thank you. I'm rabbiting on like usual. So yeah, probably uke out of the things I play. I mean kazoo, but that's... No, yeah, you probably didn't mean that. Bristol, nice. Don't you worry there, my honey. We might not have any money. It's not actually that reassuring, is it, to say that? But whatever. Oh, yes, for Natalie's show. That's super cool. How exciting, Rushdan. What a trip. Is that... I'm going to guess maybe that second word is like... joy? Yeah. Unless it was like a real deep philosophical question about which instrument made me. I think that is dependent on so many things that are not really to do with the individual instruments. Just because I started playing them all at different times. Some of them I've had teachers, some of them I just learned myself. I play them in different ways. Sax is currently fun, but it's early days. Probably, it's hard. Like, probably in some ways cello. But it's also brought me a lot of pain. I feel like I have a deep emotional connection to my cello. But probably guitar, just because I songwrite with the guitar a lot. And kind of me starting writing songs and me starting the guitar when I was a small teenager. I like started at a similar time, so that kind of relationship. But other than that, probably Mr. Box. Hey, Purge, right, what's up? I was talking about you. That's the end of that sentence. How are your how's your writing? How was your writing stream? I was saying I need to go to Purge Wright's writing stream. That's what I was saying. Guitar playing cool teenager. Yeah, like some of those words, Maddie. Not other ones. I'm doing a lot of hand waving because I've gone into academic lecture mode. I'm a bit of a hand waver. Let's play Let No Man Steal Your Thymie. Surprisingly productive. So you've now set a high bar for yourself. Yeah, I respect that. What are you writing, Purge Right? Like, as broad or specific as you want to be. But we will have an answer. It's all right. Look, I don't prove anything. I just talk about feelings. That was a joke. My subjects are real. This kind of stream, Maddie, do you mean like streams where I talk nonsense? Editing cleanup of book 3. Sorry, Purge, right? Ideas and paragraphs for book 4. Are these books in a series? And have you done anything with the first 2? Dare I ask? I mean, everything I've ever written is just sat on a drive. Like, no pressure from over here. Please request something, says Lurker. Please request something and she might stop talking. I know, Maddie, my cello and piano practice. Well, I learned this as an instrument, and now I just play chords. Not a series. They exist in physical copies only. What does that mean? You deleted all traces. Oh, then they'll all be ebooks. Amazing. Is that self-publishing? Is that traditional publishing? Is that just a copy that you hold? Self-publishing, awesome. And can I have a genre? I'm so sorry, but like, you have brought me a lot of trouble in the past, so. Fiction. Short stories. Oh, that's really fun. Ooh, I like that. Nice. I don't read much short stories, but I'm trying to read more. I've written a novella, so it's too long. And then I've written fan fiction, which is short story length, but it doesn't really count because you don't have to do like any of the work. So yeah. I don't know why I'm making this about me, Purge, right? But then again, I'm the one with the camera. Short story, fun. Do you read much short stories? And if so, what are your favourite short story authors? This is my final question. I will now sing Let No Man Steal Your Time. Do you think I have political sway over Windy? I'm not sure about that. Come, oh, you fair and tender girls. I wrote one short story. Oh, I've written a couple. I've written like one weird short story and I put it on YouTube. Weird choice for a story, you might think. But there we go. That flourish in your prime. Beware, beware, keep your garden fair. Let no man steal your time. Let no man steal your time. For when your time it is past and gone, he'll care no more for you. And all of the place where your time was waste will all spread all with rue. Will all spread all with rue. The gardener's son was standing by. 3 flowers he gave to me, the pink, the blue, and the violet too, and the red, red rosy tree. Ooh, and the red, red rosy tree. But I refused the red rose bush and gained the willow tree, that all the world may plainly see how my love slighted thee. Ooh, how my love slighted me. That was like a speed run of Let No Man Steal Your Time. Should we do a speed run stream? How many songs can we sing? No, that'll be awful. Terry Bison is allegedly a family friend, so I'll pick him. I respect that, Perjray. Terry Bison. Sci-fi and fantasy. He's best known for his short stories, including Bears Discover Fire. That sounds great. Hey, UML, what's up? Hey, Royal Sunset. Happy Wednesday. Is Widowmaker off the song list? It's meant to be there. For some reason, when I'm typing one-handed, I have to look at the keys. But that's not a very complicated reason, is it, Bethan? Because it has to do, like, keys over here that I'm just not familiar with. I'm like, how mysterious. So good, right, Maddie? I really liked that book. I've then, off the back of that, I've never read any Murakami's fiction, so I've bought one, but I haven't read it yet. My to-read pile is chunky. They're Made of Meat was one of my favourites. That sounds absolutely fantastic, Purge, right? I now want to look it up. I mean, I can't really read it on the stream because I don't want to get sued. And to be honest, all I want to do, that's not true. That's not true. What I often want to do on stream is just read out loud. But no one will let me. First I was like, who is this rubber woman? It was me all along, UML. My Taripa was taking up half a shelf on a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. Nice, fresh down. Mine has come off of my bookshelf because my bookshelf is like, I've got a kazoo on the floor. That's what I'm trying to pick up with my feet, if you wonder what I'm doing. My bookshelf is full, so it's just piles on the floor. I think it's about 50 books at the moment. So not horrific, but that's actually quite a lot. And because I just got like 7 for my birthday, and then it's going to be Christmas, so there might be some more. My stream is sometimes reading to myself. I love that Purge light. Oh, it's very short. Is this the whole of They're Made of Meat? Is it like it looks like flash fiction length? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fun. That's a real skill, isn't it? Writing something like that short. Amazing. Imagine, Maddie. Honestly, today I was eating a bit of lasagna about 2 hours ago. And I was like, shall I do a game instead? But I didn't know what I'd play. And I think I often find it frustrating. I get too warm. It's not comfortable having like the laptop and trying to do... You needed to know what I was eating. It was very relevant. I can't play the kazoo. Yeah, I can. I want the like I'm a game streamer vibe, but I've never been able to achieve it. I don't know if I need like a different setup. I need a chair with a back, maybe. Yeah, I think it's physical comfort is actually a really big issue with like all of my streams. I'm like, why is this stream making me grumpy instead of happy when I'm playing a video game and talking to nice people? Because I'm too hot and too cold and I can't see anything and my computer sounds like it's going to explode. Yeah, it's just not quite the right vibe. Maybe I could get a chair. I could just bring up like an armchair in here and then I'd have the camera. This computer is not great. It could do some basic games. It really was fighting for its life when we played Plague Tales. Well, exactly, Royal Sunset. I mean, that's what Dan has always wanted me to do. He doesn't get fairy lights. He's like, just buy strip LEDs. I'm like, but I want it to be cozy. And he's like, flashing red strip LEDs are cozy. And I'm like, oh, we're not actually the same species. That's how I categorize people. It's based on their responses to lighting arrangements. So yeah, maybe. And then that would be so cozy and comfortable. One day, hopefully I'll have a little house of my own and I'll make a little corner and we'll hang out there. That would be nice. That's all life is about, is the acquisition of property. And that is the fault line. Right. What am I doing? Singing a song, maybe. Let's find out. We're singing Joel the Lump of Coal. Everybody ready for a cry? Joel, Joel. Right. Thanks, Purge. Right, get him right in there. Do I have to call you Purge right now? I mean, I respect it. Like, I respect your endeavour. You know that. I just quizzed you for like 10 minutes. But it feels so weird. Come on, Bethan. Respect people's name changes. Don't be a knob. No, I'm sorry. I can't abbreviate it. It's too late. I think with people's usernames, it's like straight away I commit to... I mean, obviously, if someone has a preference, that's fine. Just tell me. I'll call you whatever. Within reason. But like I normally jump straight to an abbreviation, like, and then or it's full name, and I'll have regulars that I just full name, and I can't abbreviate it now because it sounds obscene. Maddie Akil, all right, it's getting formal. Well, I just did a really dramatic first note, and the piano wasn't on. Harp, duck, Maddie Akil, colon. I'm just restarting every time. Some time ago at Santa's place, up in the old North Pole, there lived a lump of anthracite whose parents called him Joe. Joe, Joe, the lump of coal, happy as a lump can be. He just wants to keep Santa warm and make the elves cozy. This song features some dodgy last lines. But Santa Claus had other plans for Joe one fateful day. Joe, you're just the lump I need, come join me on my sleigh. Joe, Joe, the lump of coal, heart leapt up with joy. I'll soon be Santa's present to a lucky girl or boy. We'll laugh and play together, hold each other tight, snuggle under clean white sheets when we go to sleep at night. Then Santa's elves all off to Joe, you're in for a surprise. You're not a special Christmas gift, you're just a booby prize. What kid would ever want you? You're filthy as can be. Now you have to go and live with one who's been naughty. Alright, we're not rewriting every song today. But I make heat, poor Joe cried, and electricity. You pollute the air with CO2 and mercury. Can't play the piano. Joe, Joe, the lump of coal fell down upon his knees. I don't want to live with a naughty kid, don't make me Santa, please. But Santa laughed his jolly laugh. Ho, ho, you stupid lump, you're just the thing to teach this brat that Santa ain't no chump. So off they flew, and before he knew, Joe was in a sack. He cried and yelled to Santa Claus, why don't we just go back? But then came Christmas morning, and much to Joe's surprise, he saw a boy with the saddest face and tears were in his eyes. He picked Joel up and held him and said, you can be my friend. I would have liked some presents, but you're what Santa chose to send. It's true I've been a naughty boy, and maybe that's a sin. This is horrible. If this is how Santa treats the kids, I'm just glad that I'm not him. Joe, Joe, the lump of coal, knew what he must do. He said, now I know the reason why I got sent to you. 'Cause when a person hurts inside, it turns him hard and cruel. But I know how to make your pain into a precious jewel. So take me in your hand, young man, and squeeze with all your might. Let's turn your pain and anger into something that shines bright. Then Joel, Joel, the lump of coal, he gave his life away. Oh, one good naughty little boy got a diamond on Christmas Day. Wow. It's cool that you embraced it, Maddie. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about like professors asking in front of whole classes if they can bail on saying somebody's name. Like, I don't love that as a kind of method. I think that's a bit low actually for some of those lines. I'm having to kind of change the tune. It's not quite working. Joel, the lump of coal, happy as a lump can be. He just wants to keep Santa warm and make the elves cozy. Let's go with that. That's a bit better. All right, Rushdan's requested Hoist the Colours. Oh yeah, bit of drama. Let's get some weird piano reverb. Bum, bum. I get stressed every time a song has the word colours in it. And I don't know if it's going to be spelled with a U or not. I say stressed. That might be overegging it. Look, thank you so much for the gift sub to UML. The king and his men stole a queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The seas be ours, and by the powers where we will roam. Yo-ho. This is the lyrics wrong. All together, hoist the colours high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die. Now some have died and some are alive, and others set on the sea with the keys to the cage and the devil to pay. We lay to the fiddler's green. Yo-ho, hold together, hoist the colours high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die. The bell has been raised from its watery grave. Come hear its sepulchral tone, a call to all pay heed the squall, and turn your sail towards home. All together, hoist the colours high. We'll heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die. Just getting into the crunch. Alright, a bit of a theme going on with the song requests. I see how it is. We're going to play I Will Follow You Into the Dark next. It's getting cold. I am getting cold in here. I'm going to grab a thermostat and see what it is. It's a fun game called How Cold Is My House? All right. Prediction 15. Okay, so I Will Follow You Into the Dark. I normally play on the piano, but then I saw my old covers video on YouTube, a bunch of covers I did a long time ago, back when my hair was like this length again. I haven't looked yet because I'm giving it a minute to see if it changes because it was in a different room. And anyway, in that video I was playing it on the guitar. So I might play it on the guitar. That's the whole story. I really hope that you all had a great time. It finally did, Maddie, yeah. I burned that gosh darned wardrobe as long as I could. And it did good work. It's 15.5 is what it's saying. So we'll run with that, which is a bit cold when you are sat still. It's a bit cold, really. But there we go. There we go. Someday you'll die, but I'll follow you into the dark. Oh, love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you in your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. She told me, son, as I held my tongue, fear's the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. Well, you and me, we've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of our shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. And if there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. Then I'll follow you It was quite speedy. Oh, 16. Don't know what I'm complaining about. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied. Yeah, like having the light and the computer and everything does do it as well. I see it looks like a laughing Buddha statue sometimes. It's multi-purpose, what can I say? It's whatever you want it to be, Yuma. Alright, we're going to sing Colours of the Wind. Which I think is spelt with a U. At least on this. No. No, no U. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that's very excitable, Royal Sunset. Bum, 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 bum. Gift that you get during your childhood. Is that what you want? Oh, well, grey with an A is American. Maybe you can be like A for America. E for England if you want to start a fight. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew you. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all these riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. Well, the rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never and you paint with all the colors of the wind. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, for whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. Hey Jeff, what's up? I think that song is probably the only song in Spanish that I know off by heart. Or do I? Like, probably excluding Stella, that doesn't really count, I wrote it. I'm now totally just going to try and sing the Spanish version. Crees que es tuyo todo lo que pisas. I think it's so much fun in Spanish. Te dueñas de la tierra que tú ves, mas cada roca, árbol y criatura tiene vida, tiene alma, es un ser. Parece que no existen más personas que aquellas que son igual de tú. Adjective, didn't agree. Si sigues las pisadas de un extraño, verás cosas que jamás soñaste ver. ¿Has oído el lobeule a la luna azul? ¿O has visto a un lince sonreír? ¿Has cantado con la voz de las montañas y los colores en el viento descubrir? Y los colores en el viento descubrir. Corremos por las sendas de los bosques, probemos de la fruta su sabor, descubre la riqueza en tu alcance, sin pensar ni un instante en su valor. La lluvia y los ríos, mis hermanos. It's very similar, which helps with remembering. Amigos somos todos, ya lo ves. Y estamos entre todos muy unidos en un ciclo sin final que eterno es. ¿Has oído el lobeule a la luna azul? ¿O has visto a un lince sonreír? ¿Has cantado con la voz de las montañas y los colores en el viento descubrir? Y los colores en el viento descubrir. ¿Cuál alto el árbol crecerá? Si lo cortas hoy, nunca lo sabrás. Y no harás al lobeule a la luna azul, no importa el color de nuestra piel, y uniremos nuestra voz con las montañas y los colores en el viento descubrir. Si no entiendes que hay aquí, this is my favorite bit, just point out, si no entiendes que hay aquí, solo es tierra para ti, sin los colores en el viento descubrir. Look, thank you for the cheer. Oh yeah, it's so much fun. I don't know why I really enjoyed the Spanish version, but I do. Maybe because I learned it as a teenager and I was just hyped that I knew it. But I've said before, like Spanish, I find Spanish songs very fun because Spanish rhymes a lot easier than English, like other languages. But because of like the way verbs work and the way adjectives work, there's a lot more rhyming. So you get a lot of internal rhyme and stuff, which is fun. Right, we're going to play some other songs. Los colores en el viento descubrir. Si no entiendes que hay aquí, solo es tierra para ti. Yeah, I don't know either. Right, let's sing Rainbow Connection, keeping the colour theme going. Which I still... I was going to say, I still can't sing this song, but that... felt like I shouldn't say that, really. Still not perfect. On the other side, rainbows are vision. I'll find it. We've been told, I know the wrong way to see. Someday we'll find it. This always makes me think of Kate. Rainbow connection. Is that, how did you get from rainbow to connection? Someday we'll find the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Right, I definitely don't sing this. I think maybe it's just one step down or something like that. Let's have a go. I definitely don't sing this. Accurate. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the moon and the stars. Somebody thought of that and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and what do we think we might see? Well, someday we'll find it, that rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me, and all of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Well, have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? Yeah, I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. Well, I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Well, someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. Well, the lovers, all the dreamers in me. La da 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 da. So when it says, is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? Like, I don't think this is what they intend, but I just think that's like sirens, which is, spoiler alert for Greek mythology, like not a good thing. I really just mean the call of the sea, but that's also like, I don't know. Sea will kill you if you look at it funny. Well, indeed, Lurker. I am, of course, Odysseus in this scenario. Main character vibes. We're going to sing Blue, Dabba D. And then we got a random original after this. What am I going to sing for that? What do we think? What do we think? Some kind of guidance would be appreciated. An instrument or a vibe? I don't know. Anyone can chip in on that one. Ooh, bum, ba, ba, da, bum. I was just about to say, should we do this on a different instrument? But that is a crime. This is a funky button song, if there ever was one. Pile of nonsense. Well, listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue wood. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything inside is blue for him and everyone around, because he ain't got nobody to listen to. Well, I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die. Well, I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die. I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are all the trees and all the streets are too. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Blue are the people here that walk around. Blue like my Corvette, inside and outside. Blue the words I say and what I think. And blue are the feelings that live inside, me. 'Cause baby, I'm blue dabba. I'd change key. Blue dabba dee dabba die. Key change. Ooh, dee dabba da dabba dee dabba da dabba dee dabba da dee dabba da dabba dee dabba da dabba dee dabba die. Sorry, I'm doing this just off the top of my head. Well, I'm blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die, 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 dabba-dee-dabba-die. Ooh, baby, I'm blue. Blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die. I said, baby, I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. I said, baby, I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-doo. Dabba-dee-dabba-doo. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. 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 That was chaotic. Hope you enjoyed, Rushdan. I think you can tell from that why he is so blue, and it is because he can't get through one single song in a stream without just meandering off in a different direction. Thanks to the followers, Yadavito. Sorry about that pronunciation. We're going to sing a random original. Nobody gave any cues for a random original, so you get what you get. Is that a song? What's the song I'm thinking of? You only get what you give. Is that a song? You get what you give. You give what you get. No. Do. Just so many words that I say, and so few of them have any meaning. Let's sing Introduce the Players. It's lively. And also hasn't been played recently enough to appear in my history. There we go. Where are you? This song will be recorded at some point. So hype for that, I guess. Maybe. If you can. Wow, that was great promo, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic promo. No, right. The players set the stage. Well, don't you know by now you're all the rage? The crowd goes wild, you sweet summer child. How they long to see you introduce the players, name the game. They came in their thousands to watch you play. The odds are slim, you better fight to win, or else it ain't winning. And introduce the players to my left, to my right, here to entertain you for the rest of the night. We know the tune, we read the room, then we touch fire to petrol and go. Oh, 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 oh. can't play because the cap is too high. Well, introduce the players, lights are dimmed. Told you I could get through one song. The movers and the shakers ushered in. Take a seat, put up your feet, and we'll get to carving. Introduce the players, read the lines. The ringmaster assures us we'll be fine, that having fun is easily done. Well, the show's just beginning. Oh, 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 oh. The show's just beginning. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. The starlet starts singing with all that sweet, fleeting devotion to the essence of all things. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Ooh, well, chop 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 goes the axe on the tree. Well, curve and carve and string and pin it with delicacy, and something once distorted then thwarted becomes melody. Well, 10 strings at my fingertips, to the left and right of me to breathe motion into the essence of all things. Woo, well, introduce the players, ba 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 ba. Introduce the players, ba da ba ba. Introduce the players, soothsayers, blood payers, naysayers, taxpayers. Well, the bet is won, the deed is done, and the show's begun. The show's just beginning, and I die, da 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 ba ba da da ba da ba 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 da da ba 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 da da oh ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba. Absolute chaos. I'm just going to lean into it, I think, and say those are artistic choices. Oh, lovely requests. I think I'll close requests and we'll because those look like wonderful ones to round off on. And I'm kind of having fun, but I'm also kind of aware of the chaos. I don't know. We're going to play wherever you will go. I know, Maddie, it's surreal. Time jumps, honestly. Sometimes I'm like, do I have... What's the word? When, like, people have blank spots. They love to use it in films. No, it's just the human condition. We're going to do a loop. Just one loop of the stream today. Probably. I think we've had our loopy Christmas combines already, so I think we're safe. The show's just beginning. Do, 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 do. Ooh, it might have been a bit too fast. That's going in the bin. Got very confused about where it was. So lately you're wondering who will be there to take my place when I'm gone. You'll need love to light the shadows on your face. And if a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, then between the sand and stone, could you make it on your own? If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday, to want you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. And if a great wave shall fall and fall upon us all, then I hope there's someone out there who can bring me back to you. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. Oh, I'll go wherever you will go. If I I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. If I could turn back time, wherever you will go. If I could make you mine, I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go. Something when I was singing that reminded me of a Bruce Springsteen song from Bruce Springsteen's album High Hopes, which is a couple of albums ago. Basically, the Bruce Springsteen lore in my family goes like lore with an O-R-E. Bruce Springsteen is obviously great, but he has a dip. There's a few albums that are in that dip. It's no one's favourites. And this is a dip album, but there's actually a couple songs on it that I really liked. I mean, I think it came out like 8 years ago. And for some reason, one of them came into my head the other day. It's a really like soft song. And basically what I'm saying is I'm going to do a Bruce Springsteen live learn now. So that's happening. Just roll with it, I guess. Unless it turns out that I really can't sing it, which would be really tragic. Or that the bits of it that I really liked are like I was just singing. That's like an instrumental line that I'm therefore not going to be playing. Hold myself up out of the ditch, build me an ark of cold wood and pitch, sit down by the roadside and waited on the rain. I am the hunter of invisible game. Come up a little short and we go down hard, spend my time just skipping through the dark, past the dust I chant your name. I am the hunter of invisible game. Okay. Trying to do maths. Maddie's all about the stats. Like, I will plug my ears if I need to. Just want the numbers. Sat down by the roadside and waited on the rain. I am the hunter of invisible game. Well, I woke last night to a heavy clicking clack and a scarecrow on a fire along the railroad track. There were empty cities, burning plains. I am the hunter of invisible game. We come up a little short and we go down hard. These days I spend my time just skipping through the dark, through the empires of dust. I chant your name. I am the hunter of invisible game. Through the boneyard rattle and black smoke we rode on, down to the valley where the beast has his throne. There I sing my song and I sharpen my blade. I am the hunter of invisible game. Where strength is vanity and time is illusion. I feel you breathing, the rest is confusion. Your skin touches mine, what else to explain? I am the hunter of invisible game. Now pray for yourself, and that you may not fall when the hour of deliverance comes on us all. When our hope and faith and courage and trust rise and flourish like dust into dust, there's a kingdom of love waiting to be reclaimed. Well, I am the hunter of invisible game. Yeah, okay, I think it needs the track. But it's called Hunter of Invisible Game. Apologies. But I think there's just a line in it that I liked, especially when it's always embarrassing to be like, I really liked this line when I was a teenager, and was therefore inherently embarrassing to my future self. Where you're like, I feel you breathe and the rest is confusion. And there's a line in a Johnny Flynn song called Murmuration, which I just had to check the line because I knew there was something that it's a similar thing for me. It's like when everyone is talking at the very same time, I can still hear your voice, my dear. I don't know, I really like this soft. I think I've said before, my favourite genre of love song. Not that either of those are really love songs, because I think that's got a lot of the Bruce one has got a lot of like Christian symbolism in, and the Flynn one is about something else. But like of love in songs, I guess, is like established love rather than like piney love songs or breakup love songs, apart from Joanna Newsom's triple album, which is like the falling apart of a relationship, absolutely phenomenal, obviously. But yes, little soft moments. That's very sweet. Anyway, I nearly gave away there that I have feelings, so better not. Are James Taylor songs played in your household? I mean, like, occasionally. I think there's a CD or potentially an LP somewhere. No, I don't really know any. I feel you breathe and the rest is confusion. Your skin touches mine, what else takes the blame? I am the hunter of invisible game. I'm not going to activate it, I don't think. We got so much Bruce, and there's so much potential Bruce out there that I'm not keeping like mediocre, very niche Bruce. But as I always say, I literally never say this, as I have said, things like Bruce and Laura Marling really are the main ones. I'm kind of always open. If it's someone random, but just someone who comes by the stream occasionally wants to say, oh, do you know this one? I'm kind of happy to just play it, even if it's not on the song list, or try. There might be a reason why it's not on the song list. Yeah, a little taste of something different. We're going to play an actually requested Bruce now, which is Nebraska. Which is in the same key. as the one we just played. The Bruce key. I saw her standing on her front lawn, just a twirling her baton. Me and her went for a ride, son, and 10 innocent people died from the town of Lincoln, Nebraska, with a sawed off 410 in my lap. Through the badlands of Wyoming, I killed everything in my path. I can say that I am sorry for the things that we have done, at least for a little while, son. Me and her, we had us some fun. The jury brought in a guilty verdict, and the judge, he sentenced me to death. Midnight in a prison storeroom with leather straps across my chest. Sheriff, when the man pulls that switch, sir, and he snaps my poor head back, you make sure my pretty baby is sitting right there on my lap. They declared me unfit to live, set into that great void my soul be hurled. They wanted to know why I did what I did. Well, sir, I guess there's just a meanness in this world. Hey Piglet, what's that? All right. Let's do ghosts. Right, at the end of this song, there's a bit that I don't think the chords here are right, and I can never work out what they are. So let's just try and work it out before I sing the song for once. Dew's down and there is nothing left to be. We're turning, I've been following him and he's been following me. Dew's down and after it was over, we were just two lovers crying. Just two lovers crying on each other's shoulder. And I said, does she just stay on the F? That's rubbish. Dew's down and after it was over, we were just two lovers crying. We were just two lovers crying. We were just two lovers crying. Honey. We were just two lovers crying on each other's shoulder. And I said, oh, maybe the tab is right. Okay. He walked down a busy street, staring solely at his feet, clutching pictures of past lovers at his side. Stood at the table where she sat and removed his hat in respect of her presence. Presents her with the pictures and says, these are just ghosts that broke my heart before I met you. These are just ghosts that broke my heart before I met you. Opened up his little heart, unlocked the lock that kept it dark, and read a written warning saying, I'm still mourning over ghosts, over ghosts, over ghosts, over ghosts that broke my heart before I met you. Lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. He went crazy at 19, said he lost all his self-esteem and couldn't understand why he was crying. He would stare at empty chairs, think of the ghost who once sat there. The ghost that broke his heart, oh the ghost that broke my heart. The ghost that broke his heart, oh the ghost that broke my heart. The ghost, 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 the ghost that broke my heart before I met you. Lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. He said, I'm so lost, not at all well. Ooh, 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 oh. Do is done and there's nothing left to be. Well, tonight I've been following him and he'd been following me. Do was done and after it was over, well, we were just two lovers crying on each other's shoulder. And I said, lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. I said, lover, please do not fall to your knees. It's not like I believe in everlasting love. Yes, the penguin is lovely. Beloved, please do not fall to your knees. All right, we're going to do our end of stream song, which is our Christmas themed combine. Let's have a look. Do, 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 do. It's white wine in the sun. After this, we're going to go for a raid. I'll be back on Sunday, of course. Oh, funky. Maybe not. Maybe not that funky for white wine in the harvester. Thank you for hanging out, guys, for our basically a Monday stream, Wednesday stream. All right, Maddie, I hope your traveling is not getting too exhausting. Look after yourself. We'll see you next week. So it won't be a Wednesday stream next week. Probably, let's see, so there'll be a Sunday stream, and then, so I'm going to go away for a few days. Probably then it will be maybe Christmas Eve, which is a Saturday stream. I will put it on Discord when I have figured my life out. Drove my tractor through your haystack last night, and I threw a pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Now something is telling me that you're avoiding me. Well, I know I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I've got you have got a key, and I've got 20 acres and you got 43. So won't you marry me? Stick right by you, and I'll give you all that you need. We'll have twins and triplets, 'cause I'm a man built for speed. I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. I've got a brand new combine harvester. Won't you get together with me? For 7 long years I have been all alone in this place, and pigs are sleeping in the kitchen. It's a proper disgrace, and if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? And I'll give up drinking Scrumpy and all of that lager and lime. Got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you a key. I wore my brand new gaiters and my corduroy pants, forgot where I was, and your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand. We had our photos took, and we were holding hands. I've got a brand new combine harvester, and now that we're both past our 50s, I think the that you and me should stop this gallivanting. And come on now, babe, won't you marry me? I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Now we're both past our 50s. I really think that you and me should stop this gallivanting. Won't you marry me? I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Darling, I'll give you the key. I got a brand new combine. I got 23 acres. I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Fantastic. What more do you need from Christmas, really? Thank you for hanging out. Had a really good chat today. We're gonna go see Wendy. I'll be back on Sunday. Stream schedule on Discord as always. Rad too. Don't know what that is. Take care of yourselves, everybody. I'll see you on Discord, Twitter, all of that jazz. You know where to find me. Let's go. Take tremendous care of yourselves. Ba 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 da ba.